be ready for what's coming.
What is coming?
The answers.
What's up, YouTube? DMLX here today, here to give my quick review on Fant4stic. I'm just kidding. Fantastic Four, the new reboot directed by Josh Trank, starring Michael B. Jordan, Miles Teller, Kate Mara, and Jamie Bell. I'm going to go over the positives of this movie, the negatives, and my overall thoughts on this film. So, Fantastic Four, huh? Come back, Fox coming at us again with another Fantastic Four movie with a different tone. It's dark and gritty. Another origin story. Wow. The positives of this movie, I'm not going to lie. I believe it had like the first 20-30 minutes had a strong opening, getting to know the characters, what their motivations are, how they act between one another. It was actually well done. I think so for myself. The transformation when they get their powers is quite cool. It's like how a normal person would actually react when seeing their friend on fire, or seeing one of their friends covered in rocks, or someone just changing from going from invisible to being visible again, or stretching really long. You would really be freaking out. So I'm glad that they put some realism into that transformation. And then the part where Doom, okay, minor spoilers here, but when Doom goes on a rampage, attacking people, that was actually pretty cool and pretty epic. I think a lot of people are gonna love that scene in that movie, even though, well, I'll get into the negatives about Doom in a second. And the use of their powers is actually well done. I'm not gonna lie, I like the way they used the individual powers between Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman, the Human Torch, and the Thing. And that's pretty much all the positives I can say about this movie so far. So let's get into the negatives, starting with the slow pacing of this movie. Even though this movie was only an hour and 45 minutes, so that's another negative. This movie is too short in my opinion. Even though if it was a short film, it still felt kind of slow and sluggish. I was like, what's going on here? That was really kind of, I was scratching my head about this. Well, it should be a short film, but it just felt so long. It was just dragging. I honestly, it was a mess at times. I think Kate Mara was a miscast as Sue Storm. I could be wrong about that. I mean, Kate Mara is a talented actress, very beautiful indeed. But every time she pops up on screen, and starts acting as Sue Storm, something just feels off about her. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just me. It's just every time I see her on screen with interacting with the other characters, it just doesn't feel right in my opinion. But that's just me. And some CGI, some parts where the CGI was kind of off at times as well, especially when they're in the negative zone. And so, of course, they added some flat and simple jokes in the movie, which didn't make me smile or grin at all. They tried to throw in some references like it's clobbering time. It just didn't work, in my opinion. Then the chemistry was okay. It was kind of weak at times, but it wasn't horrible. It just wasn't as strong as I would like it to be, for a Fantastic Four film. And you can definitely tell there's some missing scenes in the movie. If you go and watch the trailers, there'll be certain scenes and certain lines in it that don't even make the cut. I hate when movies do that. Kind of like what Predator did, where the guy's being like targeted by multiple predators, but it's only one. So it's crazy. I hate when there's always missing scenes in movies. Kind of like what they did in X-Men Future Past with cutting Rogue out of the film. And Doom's powers don't make sense. Like, they really don't. He has these abilities where he has telekinesis, he can control objects, make people do whatever he wants. That type of thing. He can control make them burn up or something. It's kind of weird. It makes you wonder, why doesn't he just do that with the Fantastic Four, make their heads explode? But like I said, his powers are they just come out of nowhere. He has like the power of the Force. It doesn't make any sense to me how he gets his powers and how he's able to use them. It's weird. And like I said before, the film is a bit too short, an hour 45 minutes for a superhero film. I don't know, that just doesn't seem right to me. I think it should be at least like 2 hours and maybe 10 or 2 hours and 20. Overall, I feel like this film was mostly set up and little payoff. It just was meh to me. It was like, whatever. It's a generic superhero film that really didn't live up to its expectations. Don't know if they're actually gonna make a sequel to this movie, since this film did bomb. And it's not horrible, but it's nothing fantastic either. You see what I did there? Pun intended. So overall, I give this film a 5 out of 10. I mean, should you go see it? I mean, you can live without it. I hope, this is kind of one of the reasons why I want Fantastic Four to go back to Marvel, but I'll get into another video about that later on. So let me just in the comment section about the new Fantastic Four film. Did you go see it and did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you like on the fence about it? Were you in the middle? Let me know in the comment section down below. And like, subscribe, more content to me on Fantastic Four and other superhero films in general. I'm DMLX. I'll see you in the future.